Welcome back to Frank Opinions with
Adam.
and I'm Tasker. Oh man, you all have a lot of choices when it comes to that podcast entertainment, and we're excited that you've picked us for your listening needs this week.
Very excited. That's why we're coming at you with this special Halloween edition Frank Opinions.
That's right. The best zombie film.
If you ain't guessed it right now, then you haven't watched it enough.
Yeah.
That is no other than Zombieland. I've you may just heard Zombieland. What? There's a ton of zombie movies. But yeah, there's nothing like Zombieland.
Nothing.
Between, like, you've got the realness, the funniness, the actual it seemed like it could be possible.
Yeah.
I didn't really see anything that was completely stupid or irrational or plot holes. Or I may not seen any of it because I was just having too much fun watching it. It's like Hangover with zombies.
Yeah. You got the four characters. Tallahassee, played by Woody Harrelson, which is, gold right there. Then you got Columbus by Jesse Eisenberg. That duo right there, the chemistry just works.
One of my favorite quotes came from that movie. Is I've beat wholesale ass for less. I say that all the time.
This movie has so many quotes that
it's unreal.
Yeah. That I say like every day at least.
Right. I always look at people and I'll bring up my fist and I'll be like, I'll give you half power.
Yeah. It's, and then you just go in and you bring in Emma Stone as Wichita, and then Abigail Breslin as Little Rock. It just, the whole crew was, phenomenal.
Yeah, Little Rock, I had more of a little bit of an issue, but other than that, she wasn't my favorite character.
She wasn't up there, but she's probably last out of that four.
I see them all as equal characters in the movie, equal tasks. They all had their own thing, except for her.
Wow.
Right. You go into the second one, then the whole movie's based around her being a useless piece of shit.
Yeah, the second one, she didn't do a whole lot in that one.
Right. She just became a free-loving hippie.
Yeah.
Like in the first one, all she wanted to do is go to Pacific Playland in a freaking zombie apocalypse. Like what? Like, I know they thought that there was sanctuary or something, I guess, but
yeah,
it's a zombie apocalypse and I never got to go to Pacific Playland. Yeah, it's not going to happen either. Might as well just go ahead and tuck that one away. Put it in the back of your mind.
Don't think about it no more.
But there's so much good in it that it just totally overshadowed that. We got the ever-loving hunt for Twinkies.
Oh, my God. Every time I see a Twinkie, that's all I think about.
I love the part where the hostess truck's down over the hill. And they stop. And Eisenberg's up there stretching. It's like, what are you doing? I'm stretching. You don't want to go down over the hill and pull a hamstring or something and not be able to make it back up. You should probably stretch too. You ever seen a lion stretch before it takes down a gazelle? No. My point exactly. Love it. Snowballs?
Opening it up.
I hate snowballs.
I like snowballs. Not. I hate the taste of coconut. Well,
Yeah, he's like, it's not.
no,
No,
it's
he goes, it's not the taste, it's the
the
consistency.
consistency. Yep.
Love it, love it. That whole movie, like, it really is. It. I can't really say it's a family-oriented movie just because of the
Yeah, I
gore
mean,
and stuff in it.
you got
Maybe.
gore and then language and stuff.
Yeah, but it still doesn't get too wild with the language.
No,
So
not too bad.
I could see it being a movie you could watch this Halloween with your family and get some good laughs and things, but maybe the younger kids ain't gonna love it as much.
But give it time. There's Eisenberg, his list of rules of surviving the zombie apocalypse, which rule number 1, cardio.
Those poor fat bastards. Love it.
And then,
That's right, you guessed it. The first ones to go, the fatties.
And then,
it's straight facts.
Yeah. You got double tap.
Right.
That woman could have avoided being a human Happy Meal, but.
Yep. But then you always wear your seatbelt.
Yeah,
it's just awesome. All the rules to live by. It's what kept him alive.
Yeah, beware the bathrooms. Watch out for those bathrooms. There's so many
clowns. I hate fucking clowns. Which I never had a problem with clowns till Call of Duty put them on there. And then every time I feel like I just can't shoot them. Like I see clowns and I'm like, fucking hate that clown. But I've watched this movie a ton of times.
Oh yeah, and it came out 2009, 12 years ago now.
That's crazy because I can watch it and it just doesn't feel like it's that old.
No. And that's the thing, when I first watched it back then, I picked it up, we picked up the DVD at a pawn shop. Never heard of it at all. Picked it up and watched it and that is a cult classic right there.
Man, see, I went to the theater and watched it.
See, I never.
You believe that?
Wow, that would be something.
Went to a theater.
People out there, if you don't know what a theater is,
yeah, it's where they used to play this movie on a really big screen, and you'd sit in an auditorium full of other people.
Yeah, laugh and watch the movie together.
Yeah, you watch a movie. Yeah. There's always some asshole that was in there ruining it for everyone, either on his phone or talking or. Oh man, those were the days.
Yep, good times back
then. But anyways, yeah, like I said, I watched this movie a bunch and still, it never gets old. And
yeah.
And this week's zombie kill of the week goes to, I can't even remember her name now. Edith something.
Yeah, I can't remember her name now either.
Poor flat bastard.
It just, everything in that movie. Enjoy the little things when they destroy the whole store, just breaking stuff.
Yep.
And then Iceberg spraying cologne on him.
Right, that's where the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you half power.
He quickly sprays it on his neck. Tallahassee looks at him with that stern face.
I'd love when they get to California. We're going to the tippy top of the A list. BM. And it ain't Bob Marley.
Yeah. Then he's talking to the little girl and be like, Bill Murray. Oh, Bill Murray. Who's Bill Murray?
I'll shoot you right now.
Yeah. He's like, that's kind of like saying, who's Gandhi? Who's Gandhi? Listen, I've never hit a kid before.
I love it.
And that's one of the, pretty great cameos was Bill Murray showing up in that movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's funny because They're just sitting there hanging out, and he was like, walked onto the golf course, played the entire 18.
Yeah.
What's he say? Saw Led Zeppelin? Or,
Yeah, he saw. He's like, yeah, I saw Eddie Van Halen.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, how's he doing? Well, he's a zombie.
I love it. Then they reenact the Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah. Don't cross the streams.
The fire flickers as they're looking at it. Oh, hurry. It's on the ceiling.
I mean, this movie has so many references to other movies.
It does.
And I mean, it's just, it's so good.
Oh no, you shot Bill Murray.
This shoots him right in the chest. Oh my god. You think you'll pull
I
through?
thought he was a zombie. I deserved it.
You have any regrets? Garfield, maybe.
And then they do the 21 gun salute. But he has to keep loading the double barrel because he's like had 2 shots.
Sorry, it's a double barrel.
Oh, then when the girls get in the vehicle and take off to go to Pacific Playland, and Eisenberg's like, I'm going after him, and he's on the Harley. He got to take off and just go straight in the bushes.
Yeah. Tell as he pulls up, all right, Evil Knievel, hop in.
The movie's so awesome.
There's not a dull point in that movie for me. Like once you start it, I mean, you're golden.
And it took so freaking long to get the second one.
Yeah, Zombieland 2 Double Tap. 10 years later.
And I was worried. I was like, man, here's again. It's our sequel. If they don't get too far from the formula, it could be good. But you want to stray enough from the formula that it's a new movie, and you don't keep doing the hangover.
Yeah.
And I feel like they done really good. I like the new story.
The second one, it's not better than the first one. But for a 10-year gap, and then to bring everyone back and just reignite the fire, they did an excellent job.
Like, oh man, where they bring in the second group, it's just like the first group.
Oh yeah,
I don't like this guy. But it's so funny. I was like, how are they gonna do this? But bam, just kills them all.
Yeah, and I like how they did that too. Like in that scene, it was like one shot. They did it in one shot.
Yeah, like the whole other group had survived all this time just to die immediately.
How they comparing each other with like the one guy. So their names were Albuquerque and Flagstone, or not Flagstone, but Flagstaff.
Right.
Which their original, whenever they, because Zombieland was supposed to be a TV show. Back in, I think, in 2005, it was supposed to be a TV show. They did a pilot, but I guess they tried to air or test screen it and stuff, and it just didn't land anywhere. People didn't want to pick up.
Huh.
So they shelved it, and then it came out to become a movie, and look where we're at. But yeah,
that would have put it out around the beginning times of like probably The Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's where Walking Dead and all that stuff, zombie stuff was actually like slowly starting to come back. So, which I think Walking Dead came out 2009, so right about then is when 2008 is when zombies came back to the pop culture.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm glad they're going.
What, you mean zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. After a while.
I'm glad we kind of transitioned out of that. Like right now, I feel like we're not so much in a limbo because it seems like everybody's went anime.
Mm-hmm.
And, I really tried with that anime stuff. I just can't do it. Oh, my God.
I can do it with a few things.
I can. I've been to the motherland where all that. I've been to Japan a bunch of times for my job, and everything there's anime. I mean everything,
Yeah.
and I just can't take it. I freaking hate it. I mean, I grew up with the OG anime,
Yeah.
and like that was fine. But this shit that's there today, I can't do it. So, and like prior to the big zombie craze of like 08, 09, I was all about you had to, Night of the Living Dead, Resident Evil. You had those movies.
Yeah.
And Dawn of the Dead, I think, right? That came out in
Yeah. Dawn of the Dead, the remake, it came out, I think, 2004, 2005.
yeah, the
So
Zack Snyder one.
yeah, the zombies were slowly coming up.
Yeah, and I'd watched all those, loved it, loved all the originals. There's a lot of fun. Actually, my master sensei when I was in karate was in Night of the Living Dead.
Oh,
He was the big zombie that kicks in the door and the girl puts the axe in his head.
okay.
Yeah, that was my master sensei. It was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And those are a lot of fun, and then like it got real big. Walking Dead came. I watched it. I loved the beginning of The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, same
and
here.
and it got like everybody was into it. It was crazy. They were making zombie movies about love, TV shows, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, when Walking Dead hit, that put zombies on the map.
Yeah, it was wild. Everybody loved zombies. Everybody was a horror fanatic at that point. And I was just kind of like, oh, okay. It's cool, but not that cool. There's the other things in the horror genre. But back to Zombieland 2. I don't want to go off chasing my great white buffalo all night. So
yeah.
there was a lot of cool moments. Like in Zombieland 2, you had the new what are they, the T100s they called the
no, I think they call them the T. Was it T100s?
They had the Terminator name for him.
Or T800s. I think it's T800s.
Because I like that they made that step up in the zombies. Like you had the regular, slow.
Yeah, then they had the dumb zombie that they called Homer.
Yeah, the Homers.
And then the Hawking, as in Stephen Hawking zombies.
God, yeah.
That was, I mean, that was neat. And then they had the ninja zombies, where you didn't even know that they were coming at you. It's sneak attack. And then I think it's T100s, I think is what they were called.
Yeah. Yeah, they were the badass ones.
And I mean, that's a step up into that Zombieland world, which was, I mean, pretty cool. Which I kind of, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, if you kind of compare the Zombieland 2 new zombies to, like, man, you could compare them to the Army of the Dead, Zack Snyder.
Yeah, with how they, the T100 ones.
Zack Snyder could have got inspiration from Zombieland 2. Who knows?
He may have loved it. He was watched it and he's like, God, I love these.
That's such a great idea.
I do like the addition of the Barbie type girl they pick up.
Oh yeah, the blonde chick. That was just
now I'd have to say I haven't seen the second one as many times as I've seen the first one, so I can't. I remember the movie, I remember the scenes, I remember a lot of stuff on it, but I don't know it as well. So But yeah, they pick her up, and Emma Stone's characters got acting jealous.
Well, I mean, like how, like when at first, because I watched it a few times, the second one, and at first I didn't care for her. I thought it was a little bit annoying, but that was what they were going with.
Right.
That's what they wanted.
They wanted you not to like her because Eisenberg and Stone was supposed to be together.
Yeah, that was the duo.
And this girl brought a wedge in it, but when she was in the back with her peanut allergy, and she's eating that, I automatically knew the first time I watched it. I was like, she's having an allergic reaction, and they're like, "Oh my god, she started."
Yeah. I
and
like
then when they find out that he didn't shoot her.
Yeah, when they're she's driving the clown ice cream truck.
And then it blows my mind that there was a colony of idiots that were still alive.
Yeah, just living in like a peace tower.
But yeah, crazy. But they kept to the same formula basically, with the the rules and them traveling together and
plus it's got a lot of callbacks to the first one too.
Oh yeah,
I mean, because I know some stuff like whenever Emma Stone comes back to the White House that they were staying at, and she's telling about the situation. You see old Eisenberg pour Mountain Dew Code Red in drinks to like give to everybody, just like he did in the first one to his roommate, or not roommate, but the girl next door. He put Code Red in a cup.
The girl in 4C.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just all the small callbacks was great. That
was Amber Heard.
Yeah. Yep, that was.
I'm sure, Oh, man. I'm laughing to myself because I'm sure Johnny Depp had seen her in that same look before, and she wasn't a zombie. That's him sitting on the couch just enjoying a little bit of tea. And then she came in there looking like the zombie, and she was like, "You're gonna get it, man." No!
Johnny Depp was at his house.
That's bad. Shouldn't do that.
He watches this movie. He's like,
"Listen,
they got cameras in my house seeing this."
Yeah, right. They filmed us in my house. I know. Domestic violence, it ain't no joke, but
no, it's not.
It's just that was just odd to hear that she was abusive to him.
Yeah,
I don't know. She's still beautiful, and she still saved the entire Aquaman movie. Her character was the only reason that movie was any good. But anyways, yeah, so let's take a back step here, and our FOFR score, which if you're not familiar by now is the Frank Opinions film rating. Zombieland 1, what do you give it?
I mean 10. I mean it's a 10 for me.
It's a 9.2 for me.
What?
I told you, Little Rock.
I got you.
Yeah, so I gave it the score because, Little Rock just chipping away at that score is what took it from a 10. I feel like they could have changed her character a little bit where she wasn't so whiny. I mean, it's a group of people that survived the zombie apocalypse.
I got you.
But what do you give Zombieland? Dose.
So yeah, I watched it and I was like, it hit me with a 8.5, 8.5 is what I was thinking.
See, I had an 8.7.
But wait a minute, I'm not, because I changed my score. That's was my reaction when it ended, and then that post credit scene kicked in with old Bill Murray in his Garfield 3 interview killing zombies, and that bumped it up, and I give it a 9.
Oh yeah, that one scene turned it around for you. Huh?
Yeah, because I forgot about it, and when Bill Murray going around killing zombies, I ain't afraid of no ghost. I mean, it was just it was great. I loved it.
Oh, I loved on the second one how they all knew him as they all knew Jesse Eisenberg as the
Oh
the
yeah,
guy that killed Bill Murray.
I almost murdered you, huh?
What? How does everybody know this?
Bill Murray, who's that? I mean, I don't know. Man, I'd hate to get that guy. it was,
Yeah, that's why. I still gave it, falling right behind the first one,
yeah.
but they're both a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we need a Zombieland 3, and hopefully we don't have to wait 10 years to get it.
Yeah, so far 2 of them ain't been. They've done it, not ruined it. So,
Yeah, they need a
But-
third one to end that trilogy.
it's not. Yeah, it's not a trilogy right now though.
Well, I mean, to end it, to be a trilogy and end it. You know what
You
I'm saying?
mean to be a great 3-movie set where
Yeah.
it ends on a high note? And
Yeah.
you can forever solidify it in the movie Mount Rushmore to never have to be remade.
Yes, that's what we need.
I agree. So, tomorrow, you're sitting with your family and you want to watch a fun movie that's in the horror genre. Zombielands. 1 or 2. Doesn't matter. You obviously need to watch 1, I believe, to understand 2 and to love it even that much more.
Yeah.
But check it out. Let us know. Tell us what your favorite part was. But
So
then I mean,
that's it. That's anything else?
no, I ain't got anything else. I'm good.
All right.
I'm ready for the old Halloween. We're on the Hallows Eve filming this, so
Everybody, happy Halloween. So until next time, remember the 3 rules. Cardio. Frank Opinions airs every Thursday. And this has nothing to do with anything, but a little sunscreen never hurt anybody.
never hurt anyone.
From Frank Opinions, good night.